you have prominent Scorpio placements in your chart, and that is of the Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and I'm going to touch upon Scorpio and Pluto as well. So if you were born between 1983 and 1995, you most likely have your Pluto in Scorpio. You should definitely listen to this video because Mars just entered Scorpio. And Mars is the ruler of Scorpio, so it's of even more importance for us. So what does this mean? First things first, Mars. Mars is the planet that rules things of our motivations. It rules things of aggressiveness. It's kind of like the fire underneath us. What motivates us? What gets us out of bed in the morning? What moves us? It also rules things of like fighting, war, disagreements, separations. So first things first, Scorpio risings, okay? We are ruled by Mars. So I actually like Mars through the first house transit for Scorpio and Aries risings a little bit more than I do for any other rising sign when Mars goes through their first house, because we are ruled by Mars. So it's like our home planet is in our home, most personal house. So it's our ruling planet returning back home, basically. I describe it as it's like taking a shot of espresso. We're gonna get a burst of energy. We're gonna be feeling more motivated to go after things, to stand up for ourselves. A really nice time to take advantage of this aspect to get a lot of things done. Be bold, be initiator, a little aggressive. We could be feeling more aggressive at this time too. So that's also another thing, and a warning with Mars going through the first house. We could be feeling a little bit more emotionally aggressive at this time, like popping off on people, you know, don't fuck with me. This is a don't fuck with me type of energy. We're already like that. We're Scorpio risings, all right? But now it's extra. I also like to always give a warning when Mars is going through the first house transit to be careful with physical activity at this time, because we're just a little bit more accident prone. Scorpio suns, kind of same advice. Scorpio risings, when Mars is going over your sun. Versus for the Scorpio risings, you're going to be feeling this energy for the whole 2-month time period while Mars is in Scorpio. For the Scorpio suns, you're going to feel it most when Mars is close to your sun. Scorpio moons, definitely make sure you are regulating your emotions at this time. Your emotions could definitely feel heightened while Mars is going over your moon sign. Definitely feeling a little bit more aggressive, like we want to fight, aggressively defending our emotions. Scorpio Mercuries, this goes with your words. When Mars is going over your Mercury sign, you could be feeling like you want to battle it out with your words. Scorpio Venuses, this could bring either breakups and a lot of fighting with the relationships, or it could just be a hot and spicy, sexy time for you. If your romantic relationships do feel tense at this time, spice it up, all right? That could help. Scorpio Mars, this means you're going through your Mars return right now. You could be feeling one of two ways, like you're getting a burst of energy and there's so much that you have to do, or you feel so overwhelmed with everything that you have to do that you're doing the complete opposite and you're kind of bumming it out a little bit. During a Mars return, it's really important to make the most, to do the most of it, because it's kind of like setting the stage for a new 2-year cycle for your Mars sign. So how you act, what motivates you, what moves you. Therefore, you want to set the stage in a positive way, right? In a motivating way. You don't want to be a bum for the next 2 years. You want to be a go-getter for the next 2 years. So set the mood for that during this time. Now, people who have Scorpio Plutos, like what I said, if you were born from 1983 to 1995, I always give the warning when Mars is going over your Pluto. Be careful with violent situations. We could be attracting just violent people into our lives, putting ourselves in positions of very violent things, and this isn't to fearmonger, this is just real. It could also bring a sense of power within us, like a sense of motivation, a sense of believing in ourselves and putting our foot down and going after everything that we desire. That's the positive side of Pluto. Power, feeling ourselves. Negative side is manipulation, control, feeling powerless. And then, unfortunately, with Mars and Pluto, there's always a warning of sexual trauma and abuse as well being in the picture.